Z9 helicopter crash. China Secret Service warns Ghana. This is the military style helicopter that crashed and killed 8 people, including the pilot himself, Peter Anala. It brought the nation to its knees in tears. This is the Z9 helicopter. The bodies were all charred. Some were even dismembered. It broke the heart of the nation when we saw our gallant comrades carried in sacks of cocoa. Oh my God. It further broke the heart of the nation when we saw the deeper part of the stories. What were the deeper parts of the stories? What caused the helicopter to crash? Many said it exploded in mid-air. Others said, oh, it actually tried to land and it couldn't land, and then it hit some tall trees and then it went off. But the latest on this, aside the fact that the black box has been found, is that some Chinese people based in Ghana, calling themselves the Chinese community, may have a hand in the crash. After all, they actually manufactured this plane. The Z9 helicopter was manufactured in China. Now we have a huge problem with Chinese nationals when it comes to galamsey in our country. My brother, my sister. And then this same helicopter was to transport people to fight the same galamsey. And it is rife that the Chinese might have a hand in the crash. But the Chinese community has responded. And this time, it looks like it's a warning. They are not begging. They are angry and warning. Run it, my youth. Watch the story. From Ghana Web, it says, Chinese community in Ghana condemns misinformation on Z9 helicopter. Akrufum crash. Run it, my youth. Watch this. Now, the Chinese community in Ghana has cautioned against what they termed as false narratives surrounding the helicopter crash at Adansi, Akrufum in the Ashanti region, which claimed 8 lives on August 6, 2025. Now, according to the community, various commentaries about the Chinese-made Z9 helicopter, which was in the service of the Ghana Armed Forces, are false. Can I take it again? According to the community, various commentaries about the Chinese-made Z9 helicopter, which was in the service of the Ghana Armed Forces, are false and disparaging, as they are being circulated without any scientific basis. Now, through their airwaves, DCAM Consult, the Chinese community issued a letter to the media calling on the public to desist from spreading false and unfounded information portraying the Z9 helicopter as a substandard or inferior aircraft supplied by China to the Ghana Armed Forces. In the cautionary letter dated August 25, 2025, the lawyer stated the findings from the examination of the black box have not, as of this date, been made public by the military authorities who operate and utilize the Z9 helicopter for such bad and disparaging commentaries to be made about it. China has maintained long-standing and cordial relations with the Republic of Ghana, resulting in cooperation across various fields, including economic collaboration and assistance. So the letter further stated, under the circumstances, any individual or group, that's where the warning is, that persists in spreading false information concerning the cause of the Z9 Chinese-made helicopter crash through TikTok, newspapers, or online publications without any verified justification or official scientific findings from the black box analysis, and with clear intention of undermining or damaging the cordial relations between the Republic of Ghana and the People's Republic of China, will be held accountable under the laws of Ghana. It added that such malicious conduct not only misleads the general public and tarnishes the reputation of the Ghana Armed Forces, but also seeks to cast unwarranted doubt on the quality and credibility of Chinese-made aircrafts, thereby straining the long-standing diplomatic, economic, and security cooperation between the two nations. Dash. When I saw this, I got a little worried. Why is this thing not coming from the Chinese embassy? Because this is a diplomatic issue. Why is it coming from the Chinese community? Why are they crying wolf? And this letter looks so much like an official letter, diplomatic in nature, should have a diplomatic seal, and come from the Chinese embassy, which is very vibrant in Ghana. Why is it coming from the Chinese community that is unofficial in Ghana? An Igbo man came up recently, wanted to build a so-called Igbo community, which some people called kingdom. There was pressure all over the place. Now we have an official Chinese community. Is it because it's called a community and not a kingdom? So we have no problem. We have Chinatown shops all over the place. It's not a problem. Oh, yeah, diplomatic relations, China, Ghana, oh, we are good. Everything is nice. Yeah, you know, they bring Chinese things, we go and buy, and then so on and so forth. You know, that kind of vibe. We don't have a problem. Igbo man comes, he wants to build an Igbo village. People decided to remove the village and make it kingdom. And we all rose against the Igbos. We wanted to even, I don't want to use that word, on the Igbos. But I'm not inciting anything bad against Chinese. I love Chinese. And the only question I'm asking, why is this letter coming from the Chinese community and not from the diplomatic service, the Chinese ambassador? Or there's no ambassador in Ghana anymore. Look at the tone of the letter. They are seeking to fight two things. Don't destroy the diplomatic relations between Ghana and China. Number two, do not, for whatever reason, put it out there that Chinese-made aircrafts are inferior and low quality. Already it's been spread all over that Chinese products are inferior, right? They say China phone, people tease each other. China is tired of that. They make quality products, and for that matter, they want you to say they make quality products, not inferior products. Right now, you are going all the way into their aircraft, their aviation sector, to tell them that they are making inferior planes. They didn't end there. That if you continue saying this on TikTok, which is owned by them anyway, China, or using your newspapers, they will come after you. It's a warning. They said they will come after you under the laws of your own Ghana. It's interesting, isn't it? Now, this is where the story becomes more interesting. Why is this letter coming from the Chinese community? Again, where is the headquarters of the Chinese community? Do they have a certain kind of community that is physical? Or community here is just used to represent all Chinese in Ghana? I want to know. My brother, my sister, of course, it doesn't make sense if you spread false information. Now the black box has been found. But we were told that they were going to take the black box to China to go and verify. After taking samples from the corpses, the 8 gallant comrades who died, to South Africa to identify them. Now I am hearing, and we all are hearing, that they are going to seek the assistance of China to analyze the black box and some other things. Also, what do you think? China is being accused unsubstantiatedly that it might have a hand in that crash because it made helicopters and aircrafts that are inferior. Maybe especially the ones that come to Ghana. One of them has crashed. It's going to destroy the aviation industry of China if this comes out to be true. So China is already fighting it. China's interest must be upheld. China must make sure that it is not in any way associated with inferior production of aeroplanes. And you are taking the same evidence to China to verify whether China is wrong or correct. Our forensics in Ghana are so bad and poor. Even the gallant comrades who died, 8 of them, we couldn't identify them because they were charred, they were bent. We had to take samples, tissues, straight to South Africa to be able to determine who was who. We paid money. We spent money on that. We have forensic labs in Ghana, but we have never really taken forensics seriously. Today, my brother, my sister, the whole world has gone digital, scientific. We still have a forensic lab that is yet to reach the level, the international standards. So, when there's anything that demands forensic examination, we have to seek the help of outsiders. Remember recently they said they were bringing in some Americans to help us unravel the mystery behind the helicopter crash. Then we started hearing that, oh, they will take the black box actually to China, from America to China. Where is the black box going? Are we able to work on the black box in Ghana? Do we have the acumen, the forensic knowledge to deal with this in Ghana? Can we take it to a more neutral place? Now, this is where the problem may be. America and China are not too friendly when it comes to business. China would not be too happy that the black box is taken to America. It might be a business opportunity for America to point fingers at China. If that will help their business grow. How many people are following? Now, if we also take it to China, we will compromise some of these allegations and rumors that we are hearing. It's like taking the fowl to the court of hawks. The hawks must make sure that they are always right and judge the fowl to be guilty so that the next cooking pot can have fowl meat. My brother, my sister, we need to take our science seriously. If we are not careful, we are going to be recolonized. A lot of products are here, they are all written in Chinese. It's intentional. If you want to understand what it is, learn Chinese. In our universities, they are teaching Chinese. That is okay. I don't have a problem with it. A nation is trying to promote its language. But what are we doing to also promote our languages? We are here fighting tribal wars. We don't understand why Twi should be the most spoken language in Ghana. How do we grow? If you don't allow one ethnic group to rise, how would you rise? Let's think about it carefully. Where is the black box going? China or America? Either place, something will be compromised. I don't want to go too much into it. Can our forensics deal with this in Ghana? Yes, no. Any which way. The name Black Rasta, and it's all about our country. We say our country or nothing. Notre pays ou rien. It's all about patriotism, no politics. It's the Black Pot, aka Kokoshonemo, where we speak truth to power. All right, so let's quickly pick your minds. Yes, send your messages via Facebook and also via YouTube. Alasan K. Jibril says, Black greetings from the people of Aflao, respect. And Mubarak MBK says, Kian Cool. King Ras Abogo says, Black Rasta, my name is King Abogo, and I'm watching you live in the Upper East region, a hotel called Amodase. Keep the fire burning. All right. Prince Enusa says, even in the UK, not all missing people are located. So when he says, even in the UK, it means that the UK is raised higher. My brother, my sister, what can we do to reach there, especially with our forensics? We are forensic scientists. Are we interested in forensics? Nasara Bugri says, Papa, more fire. Nana Kwesi Osaibons says, greetings, Black Rasta. Keep on igniting the flame to restore the value of truth in our country. Okay? Eric Nilae says, more fire. Roberto King says, more fire, Black Rasta. I love you too much. I love you too. Victor Shontete says, I got my picture with Black Rasta today. Okay. Where was that? Did I take a photo with somebody today? Did I take a photo with somebody today? Can I remember? Can I remember? Can I remember? Yes. Okay, I think so. Okay. All right, so this is Victor. King Ras Aboko says he is in the Upper East and he's feeling the show. And then Nana Kwesi says, greetings, Black Rasta. Keep on igniting the flame to restore the value of truth in our society. I think we've read this already. More comments coming in. My brother, my sister, send them via YouTube and also via Facebook. And Nasara Buguri says, Mba Bohumbiane. More fire. That's what he says. From Ras Baby Dodo. Okay. Clement Jackal says, more fire. Vitus Vinibo Sabogu says, the man I always admire. You are always beyond my imagination. Okay. And this is Zion Genesis. All right. Okay. Much more. You have many more comments coming in. All right. So this is where we bring it all to an end. It's been the Black Pot, aka Kokoshonemo, where we speak truth to power. We appreciate you and we love you. And remember to subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification button after subscribing. Encourage many other people to subscribe. On the 5th of September, we're going to be walking the streets of Accra and we are going to be talking patriotism. Yes, we're going to be holding placards and be talking to people about patriotism. My brother, my sister, we have hit the road already. We won't sit down and destroy our nation. And remember, we are always on the side of the truth. We will never depart from the truth. That is why we take no bribes. That is why we take no sides, but one side, the side of the